Hello everybody, and welcome back to a Let's Play of Mario Kart Double Dash. This is Cyborg Bowser, and... psych. I chose King Boo and Donkey Kong for today. And, yeah. Can you guess we're going to be doing the Mushroom Cup today? I bet nobody was. Heh. Oh yeah, did I mention this was in mirror mode? Yes, I am doing these courses reversed. So, instead of going to the left, they're going to be going to the right now. And this should be very interesting because not even I know how well I'm going to do here. And I get to show off a shortcut right off the bat. But it's really just for items. Usually the chain shot bites me there, but it didn't this time. And yeah, how are all you guys doing today? Are you doing good? I'm okay. I mean, if you can't tell, I am partially a little bit sick, and it's no fun when anybody gets sick, right? I mean, sickness is awesome. Wait, I must be thinking of a Disturbed song. A certain Disturbed song. I can't imagine what that is. Speaking of which, this is the second shortcut. Once again for items. But, again, just for items. And third lap already. This is, well, phenomenal for me. Normally the chain chomp gets me, but I was doing good this time around. Donkey Kong, you're funny. I decided to showcase a heavyweight card here as King Boo and Donkey Kong because I just recently unlocked them, like, not even a couple days ago, and on mirror mode, I managed to get King Boo and Petey Piranha, which is the last combo that you can unlock in the game. No, I am not done with this game yet, but you'll soon know why I haven't finished it. Although I have beaten it, so I know what's going to happen. But yeah, Peach Beach. Oh, this is glorious, right? It can't be this hard on mirror mode. You'll know what I'm talking about very shortly. So, this little shortcut here is awesome. If done correctly, without that grenade help, I managed to survive that no problem. And I can't say I'm terrible at it. But I showcased this little nook here with the items. I missed the items there, but at least you know where they are. And how did I avoid that green shell? I must have matrixed it or something. If you're not very careful with this shortcut, yeah, that happens. Although I'm glad that the water cleared up for me there. It's kind of a blessing it did that, and Spiny Pine much? Sweet deal. And how dare you boost in front of me? Who was that? Luigi and Baby Luigi? So you can play that game. Yes, that pipe is on the right now instead of the left, but I feel I don't need the items there, and I'm getting plenty of good items anyways, so what's the sense of me even doing that? You know? Unless you're in it for the items, I wouldn't worry about that and just get your butt to the finish line. I'm like in panic mode. And yeah, that's not bad. Third place. It's the worst I've done, but that's okay because I can always redeem myself later if it ever came down to it. Baby Park. You thought the regular mode of this is hard. Imagine it mirrored. Still the same chaos, in my opinion. Speaking of chaos, have you guys ever played Mario Kart 64 before? That game was crazy. In that, I mean, yes, I love the graphics from it, but I didn't exactly like every course from it. You know? I don't really have a favorite to it. I mean, back then, Sherbet Land used to be a pain in the butt to complete. Because it's one of those ice worlds, and I'm not a big fan of slipping around. I'm slippery. That's funny. Plus I didn't like the Rainbow Road that much in there either. It's the longest course out of the whole game there, and I mean, there were courses that were specific to the game too, like Choco Mountain. Okay, that one's been remade, okay. Shoot. I even think of one right now. What is it called? I'm sure you guys remember. It's the Yoshi one with multiple paths. I forgot what that one was called. Wait, Yoshi Valley, that's what it was. And the objective was to figure out a specific path. I loved that course because of it. And that was awesome. You know? I'm sure people who haven't played Mario Kart 64 or any of the Mario Kart games wouldn't understand that right away. But Mario Kart 64 is an awesome game, and I recommend getting it if you haven't already. I know I was going to at one point. I think we owned it at one point, and it was for the Nintendo 64. And there was this one mode called Extra. Yeah, that really messed up with the controls and the scenery and whatnot. It messed up everything you knew about it. And it's not one of those courses, it's not one of those games where you would favor every course, unlike a game like Mario Kart Double Dash, for example. I pretty much like every single course, or at least I think highly of them, for lack of a better word. But yeah, that's kind of my story on Mario Kart 64, and I felt I needed to do a Mario Kart game first, so that's just how I feel about it. And speaking of racing games, I'm not going to be done with racing games anytime soon, but for right now, this probably wasn't a good idea to start right away, but I figured it was an easy game to do, and I could control myself just as easily. So, and let me just say this, I'm having a blast with it. Oh yeah, this part. The many red shells and spawning point at the end. That sucked. Like, I don't remember how many red shells that was. But yeah, King Boo got the fireball, which I was just waiting for the right time to use it there. I mean, why wouldn't I? But yeah, now I'm on the defensive here, and taking a shortcut through the quicksand. I'm risky like that when it comes to games like this. And yeah, I'm just being very cautious now. I mean, there's many ways of thinking, but this is one time that I wish I could think harder. I don't know why, I just thought that. But yeah, first place here. I'm not surprised since, oddly enough, I actually needed that to pass them, so way to go me, I guess. And we already saw the celebration, so that's that. 7 minutes and 1 second. Yeah, so that will conclude this episode of Mario Kart Double Dash. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.